everyone! Welcome back to Charmed Rewind!
Stupid Charmed.
This had all of the classics of Season 5 of Charmed. All of the good stuff we come to know and love about this particular season, huh?
Yeah.
Are we having fun yet?
Today we looked at Season 5, Episode 6, The Eyes Have It. For once, we're doing this in chronological order. This is coincidentally the one right after the one we covered last week.
Very weird.
Or last month, not week. We don't do this weekly like normal podcasts. We'll be skeletons by the time this podcast ends. But yeah, this was right after Witches in Tights, so the storylines going on at the time were Phoebe's Thanks Colbama stuff, although that thankfully takes a backseat to most of the stuff in this episode.
To her Thanks Elise, I'm so busy work.
Yeah, we got stuff with her at the column. Piper is dealing with pregnancy stuff, or pregnancy with Wyatt. And we also have with Paige, so I believe at this time she quit her temp job because she wanted to focus on being, focus on witch stuff. They acted like this was empowering. Like she was just like, yes, I'm finally going to do what I want to do. But according to this episode, she's a big fat unemployed loser and she has no life and she hates it. So
focusing on your witch stuff means you suck.
Yeah, she's very flip-floppy this season. She either hates it or loves it, like witchcraft, depending on what episode.
Mm-hmm. She's the one, though, that has to keep telling Phoebe to focus in this episode.
Yeah. Also, this is an episode that introduces a character named Ava, who was apparently supposed to be at least in one other episode, but did not get the actress back. So they brought another character in who was clearly her. This episode also focuses heavily on Romani people. Mm-hmm. They do not call them Romani in this episode. They use the G word a lot. Mm-hmm. Which was, I guess, I don't know, considered more acceptable back then. Not really so much now. It's kind of considered a slur now. Mm-hmm. So they're going to say that a lot. We're going to try avoid saying it. But but yeah, this Ava character, they brought another character in who is also like this Romani doctor woman in a different episode. And then they referenced her, and we didn't remember that this was something that was a recurring thing, and we covered that episode. But it wasn't the trivia. I was like, well, clearly this is supposed to be her.
She's too busy marrying Lex to come back.
Yeah, she's either busy with that, or she's like, this is what my character is doing. Is this worth recurring for?
Or they were so annoying while she filmed this episode, she's like, I do not want to go back to that show. Every time that I hear some behind-the-scenes story, it's this mean girl shit all the time. So I've been known to lurk the Charmed subreddits. So they were talking about the Danielle Harris episode. That's like season 1 or 2. And apparently there was this whole thing going on, like Alyssa Milano was trying to direct her a bunch and annoying her. And then Shannon Doherty was acting like a total bitch because apparently she was dating some crew member or something. And then they were either on an off phase or just trying to piss each other off. And so that crew member kept flirting with Danielle Harris. And then Shannon Doherty was mad about it. It's like, dude. This is all mean girl stuff. Why is every guest star well, that sucked? Yeah.
Do you like nice girls or naughty girls? Huh?
Anyway, we're going off on a side tangent here. Anything else we should cover behind the scenes?
Let's get into it.
Oh, I did want to say ahead of time.
No, let's get into it.
This is a Saw reunion of sorts.
Right.
The actress who plays Ava is in Saw 2, and Tobin Bell, who played Jigsaw, is the main villain in this.
And he'll be utilized great.
Yeah. Guest star wasted as usual. All right, so we begin this episode with Phoebe going to get her fortune told in Redressed Alley set. Mm-hmm. But the Redressed Alley set has a cafe or something in it. There's people outside a cafe at the end of an alley. I'm like, where is this? There's a bunch of fog too. It's Foggy Alley Cafe. Anyway, she goes to this fortune-telling store. She is wearing a somewhat normal dress, but it's paired with a stupid red beanie.
Yeah. Immediately saw her, was like, shut up, Phoebe.
Shut up, Phoebe. Yeah, I kind of thought the same. In this store, she meets Madame Teresa. She is dressed like a Party City fortune teller. This is our level of Romani representation going on in this episode. She's basically the Lady and the Wolf Man. She knows Phoebe's name when she comes in. Phoebe's like, oh, can you read my mind? And she goes, no, I read your column. This is a dumb joke, but also, like, Phoebe's got billboards everywhere. She's super famous, if not in the world, at least in this town.
Even mermaids know her from her billboards.
Everyone knows who Phoebe is. Come on. Phoebe says that she didn't know where else to turn. She needs help from another person who can see the future, I guess. She didn't want to worry her sisters, so she's going to this fortune teller.
They do the thing where they kind of don't believe anyone else does real magic but them, but she went to this anyway, and I'm surprised any of this kind of works.
Yeah, the reason she came to Madame Teresa specifically is because she hasn't had a premonition in a few months. Her powers are kind of wonky, so she wants to know why her powers are wonky. But at the same time, immediately Madame Teresa reads her palm, and she's like, oh, you have the power of foresight. And Phoebe's like, huh?
Yeah.
How did you know that? Like,
it's like, if you didn't think she could do anything, why'd you come here?
Why did you come here? It was gonna come up. Unless she's just gonna go like, so this person I know, not me, this person I know has powers, and
like if she thought it's just a fortune teller, it does, the same stuff in real life, then why would you waste your time?
Unless she thought she had powers, why did she go to her? And also, why did she think, like, what did she think they were going to talk about, unless she was going to tell her, or she knew that she could see the future? I don't know.
Phoebe's an idiot.
This is when we get into the annoying stuff immediately. Madame Teresa's like, you are overworked.
Oh, shut up.
She calls her street smart.
She calls her street smart.
Street smart.
You want the power of street smart?
Street smart. I don't think that's true. Phoebe's canonically stupid in every way.
Too dumb to live so often.
How is she street smart? I have yet to see any evidence of any smarts from Phoebe.
If Phoebe wasn't a main character, she would have been dead in the first episode.
Yeah. So, Phoebe's overworked. She's got all this stuff going on with her column because she's so famous and everyone wants to talk to her and everyone loves her.
Jerk Phoebe off for a while.
Yeah, she's got her column to write. She's got personal appearances. So apparently, people want to meet this love advice columnist. Yeah. And she's giving advice on a radio show. This is a recurring thing in this episode, that this radio show loved her so much they want her to, like, guest host. For a week.
Elise cannot get Phoebe on there enough. It's so important. You're the biggest thing in this paper, but also you bow to my will and go on this radio show.
She guest starred on Frasier's show.
Yeah.
Where they loved her.
I'm listening.
I don't have time for this. I'm waiting.
They never show Phoebe's advice. This is such a big part of her character that she's so good at this. Yeah. They never show her advice.
She never has good advice for anyone she runs into. She tells the fortune teller, let your guard down. I think everything's going to be all right.
But apparently, according to this fortune teller, all of this work has blocked out her gift. That's why she's having trouble. And they proceed through the rest of this episode to act like this is a mystery as to why her powers aren't working. You know what the answer is? She's overworked and she's blocked out her gift.
I think she just needed a psychic laxative.
Yeah. Yeah, she does offer her a psychic laxative.
Made of roots and dirt or something.
I love they're acting too like this is a revelation that all of this work blocked out her gift, but it's like Phoebe uses work to avoid using her gifts all the time. Yeah. That is her entire character from season 5 onward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once she gets this article, it's her whole character.
Madame Teresa even says, your gift must be honored, but so must your work. Shut the fuck up.
Come on.
But, I don't know. Paige is doing fine without having any employment. So.
Why couldn't a character tell her, you need to focus up, you idiot?
Why does
you
her
do
work
important stuff saving people. Maybe you don't need to write, follow your heart every week in the fucking paper.
Yeah, well, and Paige, before she quit her job to focus on saving people, was doing a job I would say is pretty honorable. She did temp jobs. She helped people out a lot. She cared about.
Social worker.
Yeah, she's a social worker. Yeah, that was the main thing, was her being a social worker, and I would say it was an important job.
More important than the shit Phoebe does.
Yeah, and then
just to inflate her ego.
Phoebe is a love advice columnist at a newspaper. Mm-hmm. And they're acting like this is the most important job in the world. It must be honored. She is saving the world one person at a time, one pithy piece of advice at a time.
Yeah. People can die unless they're Phoebe's readers. Then she'll get involved.
They never show her doing any good with it. They don't show her advice. They don't show people being affected by her advice.
When we hear it, it's really basic.
It's really basic, and they don't show people's lives being transformed by her saying "Follow your heart, sweet summer child" or whatever. It's such surface level nonsense.
Yeah, leave him or don't. I don't know. Phoebe.
Yeah, she avoids charmed stuff to do this, and it's surely it's more important to save the world.
How many love advice columnists have an office at the paper and are there all the time?
Why is she always so swamped? We mentioned this last time, but it's not like there's a full newspaper full of her articles. Yeah.
I can't imagine for a dinky little column that would be. Most of them probably just work from home. They're probably not full staff.
Well, she's a super famous
she's a superstar, so obviously, yeah. But she kind of started that way, right? They gave her an office almost immediately.
Yes. Because she inherited the job from another lady, and then they just acted like she had it because she helped her, and then she did. I don't know. I guess that lady didn't get billboards and stuff. She didn't have, the Phoebe Halliwell stank to launch her, launch her career.
Say love is good. And Phoebe told us love is good.
Love is good. So this is when Madame Teresa offers her a magical laxative. She's like, I will help you unblock the energy. She takes her hands, and somehow Phoebe transfers a premonition to her. Mm-hmm. So they take hands, and Phoebe doesn't see it, but this woman sees something. She's not a fan of this. She's like, you got to get out of here now. She probably saw Phoebe's current storylines and wanted no part of it. Thanks, Colbama. Get out.
Phoebe's like, she's really worried. I'm going to go home. I don't care.
Yeah, Phoebe does not care about this. Spoiler alert, Madame Teresa dead.
Seconds later, Phoebe, of course, feels no guilt.
Yeah, basically, if you encounter the Charmed ones, you're going to be dead in seconds.
It's a death mark.
You had the misfortune of running into me. I'm a life-wrecking idiot.
So, Madame Teresa, before she dies, she calls up her friend Lydia. And she says that she foresaw that Oren, the G-word hunter, is coming for her. Apparently, they blinded him decades ago. Their whole, tribe or family or whatever. They blinded this guy. And only G-word magic can lift his curse. This will not matter in the slightest to anything that happens in this episode. They talk about lifting or doing the curse again or whatever, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, why did the aunt's eyes work?
She has special powers that made her a match. She could shoot the green lasers from her eyes.
It was better than the fortune teller.
Yeah, the fortune teller couldn't do it, but she could.
Okay.
You were out of the room when she did that, but that was why her eyes worked.
All right.
I don't know. He's looking for a specific pair of eyes to replace his.
Bypass a curse.
Yeah, it bypasses a curse if it's got the eye magic. There's something about an evil eye. I don't know. They talk about eyes a lot. So there's a guy who shows up, and then immediately she's like, oh, Oren? She knows what Oren looks like and who Oren is. She blinded him decades ago and has a history with him. He would not be a young guy like this or look like this. I don't know why she goes, Oren?
Oren? Isn't he unsent? It's a good Final Fantasy X reference.
Oh, right.
Oren.
I did not remember this character.
Yeah. You remember Oren.
No, who's Oren?
The guy with the shades and the big collar.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember his name.
Yeah. It's not spelt the same as this character, but said the same.
Yeah, he's cooler than this Oren.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's pretty lame. So this is actually Oren's son, Kree. He isn't blind also, so that should have also been a clue that it was not Oren. She's like, Oren?
Oren?
So yeah, he shoots lasers out of his hands into her eyes, and she's dead. Bummer.
Gross.
Meanwhile, Leo is at the manor. He's looking at a tape called The Joys of Home Birthing. This is during the period where they keep telling Piper she's going to give birth at home. She has no say in how her birthing goes. She doesn't get to decide her medical care. This will continue in this episode disgustingly. Everyone's terrible. This is so bad that she's not allowed to see a doctor. They have not allowed her, despite her constant begging to see a doctor.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this family?
The book should have been The Joys of Cooking Piper.
The Joys of Cooking Piper.
Like, look at all the natural medicines we were going to cook you.
Yeah, strange mixed messages about natural medicine in this episode.
Bad messages.
So Piper and Paige, they enter. They're in the kitchen. They're in their workout clothes. Paige is wearing a hot pink tracksuit and pigtails. This is also their post 9/11 season, so lots of American flags all over the fridge for no reason. They were just at a prenatal yoga class. Piper, as usual, is annoyed. She is annoyed at all of the women showing off their sonogram pictures. She's just bugged by that. She's like,
Shut the fuck up about your own kids. I don't care.
I don't know. Is she mad because they get to see a doctor and she doesn't? Or is she just mad because she doesn't care about their children specifically?
She's just mad.
Flames on the side of my face.
So yeah, she mentions that she can't see a doctor because of her magical pregnancy. Leo's like, well, we agreed that apparently only he agreed.
Yeah, I agreed.
I agreed that a magical pregnancy would be too risky to see a doctor. Do witches not have doctors? Yeah. Surely there's magical doctors or something. I guess by the end of this episode, there is, so why don't they just look for one? I know this was not a thing yet, but surely, in magic school, they have some people that could help them with,
yeah.
with some of this.
If they bound the baby's powers, that would have been smart.
Well, currently the baby is healing her from within, so they want to keep the baby's powers. They're useful now, as opposed to shitty and...
when it's almost killing itself.
Yeah. Leo is like, well, I know what's going to ease your mind. I have a book called The Joys of Home Birthing. And I was confused because I'm like, I swear he was holding a tape and not a book. But actually, he had both with the same cover. They pair together. Okay. He holds them up and they have the same cover. I don't understand the point of that, but... he had both.
Probably just the tape that goes with the book, I guess.
I guess it was a big book. I don't know if the tape covered everything.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know. Paige is like, this sounds great. I'll get the popcorn. We'll watch this together. And Leo's like, why are you acting like such a loser lately, Paige? Yeah. Why do you want to watch this tape with us?
Take this L, Paige.
Yeah. Paige admits that, yes, she is a big, dumb, fat, unemployed, friendless loser with no life. That is her thing in this episode. She's just bored after quitting her temp job stuff to actually focus on being a witch. Now she's like, I suck.
That's the only reason anyone would want to focus on the whole witch and saving people thing is because you're a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser. Otherwise, you can avoid all this stuff and you're not a loser. And that's the only reason she'd spend time with her sister or support her through her pregnancy. Is if she was just a big, dumb, fat, unemployed, friendless loser with no life.
Yeah.
Phoebe enters, and I'm already annoyed.
Ugh, shut up, Phoebe.
She shows up, and I'm like, ugh, she hadn't even done anything yet. She's got, I don't know, it's when you see Phoebe with this haircut and her, weird version of work attire, you're like, ugh, stupid stuff's coming.
She bursts in, I hope this is decaf, and then starts drinking it, and no one says anything. She's like, I couldn't sleep last night. I hope this is decaf.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, well, then don't go for the coffee first thing, you idiot.
Why does she hope it's decaf if she didn't sleep well?
Because she's stupid.
She is really worried, but not about the fact this fortune teller foresaw something awful and kicked her out. She's worried because she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
She does not bring up anything about this fortune teller thing or the fact that she shared one of her premonitions that was apparently something bad. She does not bring this up to them until she is cornered while trying to flee the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to bring this up at all.
She's talking about how she's like overwhelmed with work. And they're like, oh, is this a Cole problem? And she's like, no, it's because I'm busy. Cole's not in this episode. For one, she's avoiding thanks Colebama, but the other characters keep trying to bring it up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So Piper notices the lines that the fortune teller lady drew on Phoebe's hand. So she's like, what's up with that?
I do like all the death glares Piper keeps throwing Phoebe's way. She's hiding something. Get her.
I will kill you.
Phoebe gets a call from work and she's like, see ya. I'm going to leave the scene without telling you about any of this stuff. The others corner her and they're like, all right, spill. She's like, all right, fine. But don't freak out because I don't have time for a freak out. I don't have time. I don't have time, chasers. She says that she went to this fortune teller because she wanted to know why she hadn't had a premonition in a few months, something which was so important the others didn't even notice. They're like, huh, you had premonitions, right? Well, I guess you didn't. You're useless.
You are useless.
At this stage, her not having premonitions matters, I guess, unlike later when it's the norm that she doesn't have visions. I feel like there's a point in the later seasons where she has her last premonition and it's like not even halfway through the last season. And they're like, well, she's never going to have one again. And she'd have like visions about like she has to make herself marry Dex in the city or something. It would like have nothing to do with saving people.
Yeah.
She also mentions, speaking of powers that are useless, she can barely levitate. Why did that matter?
Yeah.
It was never useful.
She could get up on the harness and do a little kick.
Yeah, it was just to help her kick people in the face. Like, it's like, just get more limber. Just stretch. You don't need to levitate for this. Again, does not mention the horrific vision that Madame Teresa had. It's all about her dumb problems. And Leo's like, why didn't you come to me about this? I'm your white lighter. And she's like, you were busy. And he's confused because he's like, no, I really wasn't. She's like, oh yeah, that was me again. I was busy.
I was so busy. I didn't have time to talk to you, the people I live with in the same house. I had to go see a fortune teller. It's like Phoebe's struggling, right? Like, because she's like always focused on herself and she's like having some self-awareness. Like, I'm always talking about myself. How do I not talk about myself? Well, I don't know anything about anyone else in my life. So you were busy. Oh, wait, it was me. It was me. Not everyone's busy and always shirking their duties. Stupid Phoebe.
Leo, this is classic Leo. He's like, well, I'll check with the elders about this. Boop.
Like he goes, so like, you guys yell at her. I'll go talk to the elders.
I don't need to be part of this. I'm gonna chop myself in half and orb out of the shot.
Yeah.
And then, oh, by the way, as an aside, Phoebe's like, yeah, when I saw Madame Teresa, she had like a vision and kicked me out. That doesn't
I saw
mean anything,
Madame
right?
Web.
I saw Madame Web, and she foresaw a franchise that wasn't going to happen.
Much like us.
When our mother was off in the Amazon studying spiders or whatever.
Hope the spiders were worth it, Mom.
Lucky for them, big, dumb, fat, unemployed, friendless loser Paige has had a lot of time to read up on G-word magic lately. So as of this episode, she's an expert on their culture, on their magic, everything to do with them. She can explain. She's like, oh, yeah, she probably channeled your vision with her magic. Yeah, that's a thing that they can do. I know everything.
Yeah. Okay. Nerd. And then
they give her a wedgie and swirly. Piper is like, hey, maybe you should check up on that lady, Phoebe. And Phoebe's like, well, I was going to. That's a lie.
Yeah.
She was not going to check up on her. She was going to run to work, which she's busy with all the time.
And she's like, well, I don't have time. Paige, can you do it?
You're a big, dumb, fat, friendless loser.
Do my things for me.
That is, in fact, what happens. She's like, well, Paige volunteers. She's like, I'm a loser. I can do it. Thanks.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to tell them and have them do it anyway. She was just going to leave. Like, oh, well,
yeah. I'm
sure that'll resolve itself.
She was terrified. I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Meanwhile, Kree's got Madame Teresa's eyes. They're cow's eyes, clearly. He gives them to Oren. I don't know how they were fine after he lasered into her eyes. Like, it's like he does this laser that burns people's eyes, but apparently removes them and they're fine?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
How is that their eye removal method?
That's not the best laser eye surgery.
So this is Tobin Bell, of course, completely wasted, trying to make the most out of, 3 lines. And
most out of mouse droppings. But he gets revenge on a mouse that evaded all of his saw traps.
Yeah.
I had a big thing against that mouse for years. Finally got my revenge.
Yeah.
I can die now happily.
Yeah, he had some sort of backstory with that mouse. That's why he randomly lasers and disintegrates it. Does not display the power of disintegration after this. Like, he just seems to, like, shoot people where they recover very easily from, like, little laser shots in their shoulders.
Yeah. Maybe that random orderly or whoever he shot at the hospital was okay after.
He got up and he's like dusting himself off, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That didn't do much.
Oren has some powers. He can see things with his mind's eyes. We can kind of keep an eye on what's going on, even though I guess he's blind otherwise.
Yeah.
And he's
now
got the
he gets
lasers.
his son to do everything for him.
Yeah. I don't understand this backstory with him being a G-word hunter or whatever. I guess he wants the eyes with the eye powers, but other than that, why is he trying to kill the Romani people?
I don't know, revenge? I guess they cursed him, right?
Yeah, but before that, he was specifically a hunter of their people. So, like, what's the deal? He just wants their powers. I guess he wanted their mind's eye. Maybe that was it the whole time, and they thought it would be like poetic comeuppance that he was blinded. They might have mentioned this in the backstory. People who are more familiar with Charmed are going to be like, you idiots! You never pay attention.
Apparently they could have just put their shields up and reflected his dumb eye lasers at him like years ago, and that would have taken care of him.
Yeah. They do act like he can't be vanquished, right? They can't be blown up, like him and his son, because like Piper tries to blow up the son later and he doesn't. He just kind of bounces around. She's like, why didn't he blow up? And then they're like, oh, Oren's even more powerful because the vanquishing potion doesn't work on him. But then they could vanquish him anyway, so...
Yeah.
They were like, this curse is the only thing, or vanquishing, I guess.
Or just easily blow up, like always.
Yeah. So he pops these eyes into his empty sockets, and they turn a completely different color than Madame Teresa's. She had brown eyes, but suddenly they're blue like Tobin Bell's. Weird, huh?
That's strange.
But they don't last too long. They burn up immediately because they're not a match. Meanwhile, Paige calls up Phoebe at work. Phoebe in her glasses, sighing. Phoebe's also added to her wardrobe wrist warmers? Knit wrist warmers.
So cold in her office.
She's wearing
Elise won't give her any coal for her furnace.
She's wearing a white sleeveless shirt, so it's warm weather clothes, but wrist warmers? I'm like, is this because she's working so hard? She's got to protect her wrists on the keyboard. She wears these through the rest of the episode. They look dumb as hell. I don't understand this. So Paige has called up Phoebe. She's like, yeah, bad news. Madame Teresa's dead. Phoebe is like, oh no, I don't have time for this.
To do my radio show.
She does feel a bit bad. She's like, if my stupid visions had been working, I could have prevented this. For once, she kind of cares about someone who died, even though she did not inform anyone about what was going on, and probably could have maybe helped. Well, she probably couldn't have helped her, but maybe could have been like, I did a little more.
She was there. She could maybe have done something.
Maybe she could have said, I want to stick around and find out what's going on. That's true. She didn't need her powers for that.
No.
But what was she going to do? She had work. This is when tough but fair Elise shows up to kiss Phoebe's butt. She's like, oh, you were so good on that radio show. You're going to be a guest host for the rest of the week. Phoebe is trying to, like, she's on the phone with Paige at the same time while she's trying to tell Elise that she's busy. And Elise is like, that's the price of success, kiddo. But Paige thinks that Phoebe's talking to her when she says she's too busy and she's swamped with work and all that. She acts like this is out of character. Yeah. This is stuff Phoebe says in any other episode.
Oh, man, Phoebe would never do this.
There's many episodes where she's like, I'm too busy, I'm swamped with work, the column is more important.
Earlier this episode.
I feel like that was going on the episode just before this.
This episode, even.
This episode?
Yeah. She's like, I'm too busy with work.
Right, yeah,
I don't have time for anything.
Yeah.
Paige, you go check on it.
Yeah. So I don't know why Paige is like, huh? Phoebe? What's going on? Phoebe tries to get Elise to postpone this radio show. Like, she gets off the phone, she goes over to her, and Elise is basically like, you're super popular and rich, shut the fuck up! But, like, okay, so if Phoebe is so, like, famous and indispensable and, like, she's a superstar, surely she can just tell her to go to hell, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of what she softly does later in the episode. But it's like, what are they going to do? Fire her?
Yeah.
Just say, like,
you can't. She's the superstar of the paper.
Yeah, I don't know why she isn't making her own, like, employment decisions, too. Like, it's like she can choose to, like, accept different things on the job, right? Like,
yeah,
she's doing the things she's contracted
this important,
to do.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's like, well, that's up to her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Elise. Hate to side with Phoebe on this one, but...
Yeah, it is weird to be like, I booked you on this radio show without asking you at all.
Yeah.
That's not her job, so no, you can't do that.
It is kind of annoying that the one time Elise isn't, like, kissing her... Well, she is kissing her butt, but the one time she tells her, like, to stop whining is because the show wants Phoebe to do nothing but column stuff from now on, so, like, it's just the show being annoying about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd be like, you're doing such a good job, and you're great, and I love it. And she's like, I love it too. love. I love me.
Yeah, it's my favorite subject.
Meanwhile, Lydia, she is also a Romani woman. She goes to warn her niece, Ava. She has sworn off the G-word lifestyle, doesn't believe in this crap. She's a doctor. Yeah. She's like,
I believe now in real world medicine and stuff, and we're supposed to be like, she's wrong.
Yeah, she's got a specific beef because her mom died of cancer, and she says if her mom had gotten chemo instead of herbs and spells, she might have made it. But in Charmed, magic is real. So what are they telling us?
No.
They're telling us the herbs and spells were the right option?
Yeah. Just chew on a root for a bit.
That would have been fine. Like, they kind of try to meet in the middle at the end. Like, maybe she can embrace both, but I'm like, don't.
Why not both?
Why not both? But really, don't use herbs and spells instead of real medicine. And they keep going like, oh, you can't reject your heritage. You can't reject what you already are. You have to embrace herbs and spells.
But you must also honor your work.
You must. Shut up. She's the one that should be complaining about she's busy. She's a surgeon.
Yeah.
How young is she as a surgeon, too? I don't know how old you have to be a surgeon, but it kind of feels like she was on the fast track.
Whiz kid at the surgery school.
Yeah, I don't know. Ava pulls a Phoebe, and she goes, I don't have time for this. I got work. At the manor, Piper is horrified by this home birthing tape. Oh, but the lady in the tape is in a hospital gown and clearly in a hospital bed. This is not a home birth they're watching.
No.
But then, like, she's like, oh, I need an epidural just to watch this. I want to be, like, with real doctors. And it's like, well, kind of seemed like in the tape she was with real doctors.
Yeah, that's certainly what it looked like.
But once again, she's ignored. Like, ha ha ha, silly Piper, wanting to choose her her medical care. Whatever, it's not like women die during home birth, right? I guess she's got Leo to heal her, so she can suffer.
Yeah.
Paige, who was previously excited to watch this tape, walks in and reacts in disgust.
And she goes, what is this, a horror movie?
Like, ugh! It's like, you know what it is.
Yeah. Like, come on, it's not that hard to tell what it is.
She was going to have popcorn and watch it with them.
Ew, I didn't know babies came out of you.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
You want me to just orb the baby out? I can do that.
Yeah.
I do it in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, she give, like, birth her baby for her.
Yeah, come on. Paige informs them about the Madame Teresa situation.
Wouldn't it all she have to do is say baby and it would pop out?
I think that's what happens in the comics. She just goes baby and then teleports a baby out. So that's really all she has to do. It's not that hard. Come on.
Stupid.
Could have saved Piper a lot of pain.
Yep.
Well, my work is done here.
What do you mean your work is done? You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
So yeah, she's like, well, while looking into the Madame Teresa stuff, I called Daryl, off-screen Daryl up, and he said that this was
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Daryl ain't in this episode. He's off with Cole somewhere on a soul-searching vacation.
On the beach.
Yeah. Drinking margaritas.
Send them a little picture says, wish you weren't here.
I would love to see the episode going on with those two in the background. Like, they're just having a great time, not with the charmed ones.
Should have more episodes without them. Yeah.
So, off-screen Daryl informed Paige that this was the third in a string of killings featuring missing eyes. This is when Phoebe trudges in, and she's like, we gotta squeeze this vanquishing in between 2 deadlines, 3 meetings.
Shut up, Phoebe!
What could she possibly have so many meetings about?
Yeah, going on this radio show? Like, how? We need to have meetings.
You know, I guess I've been to enough pointless meetings when I had other employment where, sometimes it could just be an email. just email Phoebe. But she has time to ask Leo what the Elder said about her power. She has time for this.
Mm-hmm.
They concluded the issue is her emotions because she's stressed about work. Again, this is not new. She knew this. The fortune teller told this. This is not different information. But also, if you're stressed and your powers don't work, like, how are you a charmed one? Yeah. Surely this is bad for their chosen one status.
Not nearly as stressful as the call I'm having to come at.
I guess that's why they don't care about innocents dying. They're not too stressed about that.
Yeah, they are, because they know they're not going to save them, actually.
Paige is like, maybe this is a use it or lose it situation. So why don't we go to Madame Teresa's funeral? I know where it is. She does not explain why she knows where her funeral is. I guess because she did all that reading about the G-word magic.
Yes.
She's like, hey, maybe Phoebe will get a premonition there, despite none of her problems being solved or even delved into that deeply. Like, maybe you can get a vision now. Okay. Why?
Oh.
And then Piper says,
you really do need friends.
The end of the scene is tremendous. Do you remember what happens?
Oh, yeah. Paige says, you're mean.
And then the dissolve out. You're mean, dissolve.
She's right.
This may be one of the best scene endings they ever had on this show.
Yeah.
You're mean, dissolve. So they crash this funeral. And they go, she had the misfortune of running into us. Life-ruining idiots. So this is when one episode G-word expert, friendless, unemployed, big fat loser Paige informs the others that it's their custom to send the deceased into the next life with things that they might need. So they're putting a bunch of stuff next to the body on like in a casket. This includes a box of saltines.
Why the hell did you do that?
This is perhaps an all-time low for Piper. I highlighted this in my videos because it's callous even for her.
Grave robbing.
Grave robbing.
Casual thoughts of grave robbing. So they're like, oh yeah, they get stuff. They give them stuff that they think they might need in the next life, and she goes,
well, I need crackers in this lifetime. You think they'd notice if I took those saltines over there?
She's like, let me steal from a dead woman. You bitch. Piper, what is wrong with you?
She runs over to the casket.
Yeah, throughout the episode, you just hear her eating crackers when she's not on screen. As if this wasn't enough, Phoebe's cell phone starts going off. Get out of this funeral, you disrespectful jerks. You people looking at them like, why are these assholes? Who are you?
We're the funeral crashers.
You even have like prime real estate near the front? Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
She had real friends and family.
Phoebe's like, I met her once right before she died.
She kicked me out and I didn't help her.
Yeah. I used my great powers to no effect and went home to think about how rough I have it.
Don't worry, guys. I will dedicate a column to her.
Yeah.
So Phoebe proceeds to start milling around, touching everyone, hoping to get a premonition. She bumps into Lydia, and that does the trick. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't get, like, the normal premonitions. It's kind of like pieces, but I didn't realize this was supposed to be different because it kind of seems like her visions always were not exactly clear. Like, sometimes they'd show the whole scene, but usually it was kind of like they'd chop it up a little bit so they could, extend the episode a little. She foresees Lydia's death well, time to go to work and tell nobody about it. Just kidding. So Lydia, but you know what? You thought for a second she would.
Yeah.
Lydia wanders off to a wood pile somewhere in the vicinity. I don't know where this is. Like just behind the funeral, there's giant, like a maze of wood piles somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's attacked by Kree. So Phoebe saw this, takes her time. Lydia shoots green lasers from her eyes, which means that she's like a match for Orin because of their family's evil eye or something or other. The girls arrive and they save, I wrote they save someone for once, but this just delays the inevitable.
Yeah, no.
she ain't making it to the end of this
like,
episode.
Don't worry, you're under our watch now. My time is limited.
She's like, I have to help Ava because my time is short.
Yeah.
My time here is ogre.
You've got the charmed death mark.
Yeah.
I don't know why they kept writing the show this way.
Why? Why do they never save people? Yeah. I know sometimes you got to have some fodder.
Yeah, sometimes it's going to happen. But just like, it's so, they're not going to save anyone.
He killed a mouse. He killed a mouse. It's fine. You don't need to show. I guess Orin did. Kree did more than Orin did. He killed a mouse and then got killed. He didn't kill anyone else.
No, he sucked.
Orin was worse.
A big loser, boy.
Man.
Talked a big game, but didn't bring it.
No. He had he did all these elaborate games and made people in traps.
Play a game.
Yeah, but it's like, just get to the point, man. Yeah. It took too much time.
That's what he does, I guess. He sets up big games and they go nowhere.
Ava goes over to Smallville. I got an idea for an episode. You want to do Saw, but really, really shitty?
Yeah, I saw this guy in my stupid Charmed episode. That's all you talk about.
Was Smallville worse or better than Charmed?
Better.
See, I feel like the earlier Smallville was better, but when you get into late stuff, it's really tough to watch.
It's really bad, near the end.
There was a lot of seasons.
The last season was okay till the finale.
Yeah.
There was an upturn there, but the seasons before that were absolutely dreadful.
The main characters were also about as heinous as the Charmed ones, and lying all the time.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Lorna eye beans.
I don't know anything about
horny eye beans. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh right, yeah, he got the
horny eye lasers.
Premature ejaculated through his eyes.
You think that's what triggers the eye lasers in this episode?
Yeah, Lydia sees Kree and she's like, "Whoa! I didn't realize he was hot."
Instead of your eyes bugging out, you shoot eye lasers.
Yeah, that was her undoing. She was too horny. Well, the girls arrive. They save her for now. Piper uses her blow-up powers, but it just makes Kree bounce around like a gummy bear, bouncing here and there and everywhere. They're like, well, let's flee now. So they leave all of the other people at that Romani funeral vulnerable to this guy who was specifically targeting her people. But oh well.
That's fine.
Lydia's not worried about this. They take her home. Leo heals her eyes because they're kind of half burnt. And she's like, well, thanks. I have no questions. Gotta go. She keeps trying to leave and screwing herself. She never thinks to use them to help her. She keeps trying to leave the scenes constantly.
She's probably right to get away from the Charmed ones as quick as possible.
Doesn't help her, does it?
No, because she didn't get away. Yeah. She was with them too long.
Yeah. She's just wandering away like a dum-dum, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, what if we help you with this problem? She's like, oh, I never thought about it that way. Here's my entire backstory. I will hold nothing back. Phoebe leaves the scene because she gets a phone call from work. Shut up, Phoebe. Lydia says that, so it's... The way that they cursed Orin was Shivani Romani people, so it's they're specifically they're higher up magic people.
Okay.
So Lydia's one of them, Teresa was, and Ava could be, but unless they can convince Ava to embrace her heritage, they won't have enough magic to curse Kree with the same thing they cursed Orin with. But it didn't seem like it stopped Orin. I guess because he has his son do all this, I don't know, but it feels like maybe they could just try to vanquish him, which is what they end up doing, like, she's like, oh, let me help you make a vanquishing potion. It's like, well, then why were you even talking about?
Yeah.
Why are you even going to Ava if you're just using a vanquishing potion, which, spoiler alert, works?
Mm-hmm.
Do something! Do it!
I don't know. So Piper hears that Ava is a doctor, not even a baby doctor. She asks, like, she's like, hey, is she a baby doctor? And they're like, no, she's a surgeon. And then she goes,
I'm going to talk to her. She's going to fix my baby problems.
she's not that specific kind of doctor.
Yeah.
She's not going to help you.
It's not what she specializes in.
The episode never comes back to this. Apparently, Piper was correct.
Yeah.
So, Phoebe is trying to balance her schedule. She's on the phone like, maybe do this, and then Paige reminds her that fighting demons is part of their lives too. Well, Paige is going to forget about that later. At the hospital, Piper rushes to see Ava. Just kidding. She goes to look at babies.
We gotta hurry because all these people are in danger. Look at the babies.
You think they'd nurse if I ate some of them?
Saltines and babies, yes. It adds a good texture to the baby flesh.
I don't know if you should be doing that, Piper.
Shut up!
Luckily, Ava passes by them. Otherwise, like, they weren't going to talk to her. Like, she just passes by where they're... Why is she even in that area? That's not her ward, right?
Yeah. Do some unnecessary surgery.
So Piper tells Ava, you can't just be a normal doctor. Magic is part of who you are.
That is rich coming from Piper.
Piper then proceeds to complain about a normal life till the end of time.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I want a normal life, but leave these babies' powers on so it can almost kill itself.
It also seems weird for her to be all like, you have to embrace magic and you can't just embrace normal doctor stuff or whatever, but then they don't bring that back to the fact that she wants to see a normal doctor, but also magic. And
yeah.
Like, they could have maybe tied it. I feel like there was maybe a muddled attempt to kind of tie that in, but
it doesn't really come together that well.
No. At the manor, Lydia, Phoebe, and Paige are making a vanquishing potion. It's weird, too, because they were talking about that curse in the previous scene, and then, like, they're like, yeah, let's talk to Ava so that, like, maybe a stranger talking to her can help convince her, so we're going to go talk to Ava, and then we can do that curse, and then they leave, and then Paige is like, we got a vanquishing potion to make. It's like, when did that come up?
Mm-hmm.
Only when she's like, we got a vanquishing potion to make, which they proceed to do, but Lydia's making it. Lydia knows how to make this, but didn't have it, like, why is she making a vanquishing potion when the whole thing was the curse?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Who cares about that? Lydia has to tell Phoebe not to be so hard on herself. All about Phoebe.
It's sort of like where she's teaching them, you know, this different types of magic and stuff. It's like, this is just kind of the constant reminder when they have someone around for a little bit. It's like, it'd be nice if they had some magical friends they didn't immediately kill all the time.
Yeah.
Teach them about different things. Get them involved besides just them sitting around at the house whining that they have to do anything.
Yeah, I feel like also in season 5, it was pretty rare to get like going into different types of magic. I feel like in earlier seasons, they would have maybe talked about tea leaves and other stuff. And maybe they did, and I'm not remembering. But it feels like they stopped doing that and just went into like, you know, blow everyone up. And who cares?
Piper waves her hands, they explode.
Yeah. This isn't like, this is all to serve the purpose of talking about Phoebe's stuff again, though. So she reads some tea leaves for Phoebe. She's like, this will make you feel better. I don't know why she thinks it'll make her feel better, because she's like, hey, you're out of balance. This is what it tells me. And it's like, okay, but she knew that already. What is that? Yeah. That doesn't do anything. That's what we've been saying. They've been saying all episode. Paige is amazed by Lydia's ability to read tea leaves, but it's like, you can teleport things. You can do. Like, is this amazing? So Lydia is like, oh well, you know, I'll teach you. How about you read my tea leaves? So Paige starts to read her tea leaves, and then Lydia recognizes in the message that there's danger ahead. She throws some smoke and poofs out, like she does like a smoke bomb. But you can also, they hear her leaving. You can hear the door open and close. So she went like poof and then ran out the door.
Yeah. It's kind of like half-hourly goes over to the door, too. Like,
she could have stopped her. She just walked casually out.
Yeah, she's a few feet away. There's no stopping her now.
I don't understand. Like, I guess she saw that, like, Ava was in danger, and that's why she left. Even though it would have been her own tea leaves, so she should have seen her own that she was in danger, but she goes to the hospital for Ava.
Yeah, I don't know.
So why? I don't know. I'm a little confused about what she saw and who saw what, when, where.
If it was accurate, it was depicting her own upcoming dooms.
Yeah, but then why is she at the hospital?
I don't know.
They act like she's there to help Ava.
Maybe because she's like, I'm going to get killed, so I want to try and help Ava first. I
guess she was trying to warn her, but she already warned her about Oren, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. So Phoebe picks up Lydia's teacup and gets a vision off of it. But she sees Ava in danger, not Lydia. They already knew Ava was going to be in danger because she's a potential Shuvani or a Shuvani in training. I don't know. But they already knew that he's going to go after her.
No.
At the hospital, Piper is finally being checked out by a real doctor. She's getting some blood work taken, but it's mostly just because she's worried about being nauseous. So I guess it really isn't anything unless they come back to this in another episode. Leo gets called by Paige and Phoebe and tries to hurry this whole thing up. Like, can we get out of here? Like, what an asshole. Yeah. Let's hurry. I'm not concerned about my wife at all. Let's leave. They leave the room or outside the hospital where Paige and Phoebe say that they're looking for Lydia because she went after Kree. But that's not why they went to the hospital. They went to the hospital because they saw a vision of Ava being attacked. But now they're saying Lydia went after Kree, which doesn't connect to what we saw before.
Yeah. I don't know.
They hear Lydia screaming and arrive just in time to see her die.
We did it again.
They use the vanquishing potion to kill Kree easily. So, again, why did they need Ava?
Yeah.
Or Eva, whoever that is.
And then Kree, as he's dying, is like, don't cry for me, I'm already dead. Oren's like, don't worry, I won't. I don't care about my son.
Yeah, he's not broken up about his son dying. Why is this the formula in Charm 2? They always have like two guys. One of them's like the less important guy who gets killed or is killed by the other guy for no reason before getting to the big bad.
They just like to have that for some reason. Didn't really do much for any of this because neither of them were developed very well.
Yeah.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
At the hospital, or inside the hospital, Lydia's ghost appears to Ava. Like, she appears as a guy or a girl that died on the table. So, like, she appears to, like, warn her of a bad omen. But again, she knows this is happening. So, I don't know. She says a word, I guess, that leads her to their talisman and stuff. So, I guess she's dropping hints that she could have told her when she was alive. I feel like there was large portions of this episode, more than usual around this period, that were just focused on the guest star and their story. Like, they had a lot of stuff with Lydia and Ava that I feel like was telling a better story than the Charmed ones being assholes.
Yeah.
So the girls are there to comfort her later, like, sorry about that, as Piper stuffs crackers in her mouth.
Getting crackers on her. Dropping them in Lydia.
Can I have the crackers before Lydia's funeral? I'm going to be polite about this.
I think the crackers will ruin her autopsy.
Well, the girls are like, well, what could the bad omen be? We just vanquished Kree. And they're like, oh, yeah, his dad, I guess he's still around. Like, why are they confused? Yeah. That was always a problem. Like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the
main guy that was going, oh, of course.
The supposed main guy.
So Paige is like, all right, Phoebe, try to get another premonition about this. And she goes,
no! Vanquishing potion!
So she goes to make another vanquishing potion by memory, I guess. Paige is like, hey, we could really use Phoebe's powers here. And it's like, could they? Do they need them?
Yeah. Watch this. Levitates off the ground.
Wow. So when they wanted her to get a vision, they're like, let's go to Lydia's apartment because she just died. So maybe we'll see some stuff at Lydia's apartment. But then they proceed to go without her to Madame Teresa's apartment, which is not Lydia's apartment. But at Madame Teresa's, they have a box of Ava's mother's things. Madame Teresa is a family friend. She's not family.
That's
I wonder.
Strange.
I wonder if this was supposed to be originally like written as Lydia's apartment, and they're like, let's reduce the sets. Let's make it Madame Teresa's place. Because it seems weird to be like, let's go there and then not go there.
Yeah, and it would make more sense for Lydia to have it.
Yeah, like she's the one going on about her mom all the time. And it's like, well, why does Madame Teresa have this box of these personal keepsakes, their family talisman, all of this stuff?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
They have kind of a nice moment where Paige shares her feelings concerning losing her mother too. Like she's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of boxes that I couldn't open too. So it was like, I thought that, they had a moment of connection or something. Big fat unemployed loser Paige coming through. So yeah, inside this box, they have the family talisman, the evil eye, which is what Oren wants. They also have a book of spells, which are a bunch of G-word magic spells. Also, he literally wants her eyes. So not just the talisman evil eye, but her eyes. Which he grabs from the morgue real quick. He goes over there and he's like, all right,
yeah,
yoink.
Yoink.
And then he's able to use the green laser eyes, kills the morgue attendant with those. But he could have surely just used his hand lasers to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's that different from powers he already had. In fact, the hand lasers seemed more powerful because the hand lasers disintegrated a mouse. But this one, like the green laser eyes, just like go through someone's shoulder and they're fine. Except, I don't know, that morgue attendant, I guess he's dead.
Maybe. Who knows?
It is funny that guy comes in like, I'm the main character. Hey, you, what are you doing in here?
It's like he teleports in there like really easy. He can track her apparently no problem, but it's like, why couldn't he have done that at any other point? Why do you have his son off doing everything?
He needed him to be vanquish fodder.
Yeah.
He was there to take the bullet for him. At the manor, Phoebe is making another vanquishing potion, feeling sorry for herself. She's like, well, my crappy vision got Lydia killed. It didn't. Lydia left before she had the vision. It was Paige's crappy tea leaf reading that killed her.
Yeah.
What was
she also
about?
read the tea leaves after too and confirmed it.
Yeah, but it wasn't Phoebe's vision that made her
No,
leave.
it had nothing to do with that.
Phoebe's making it about herself.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with her.
Phoebe.
And Leo says, no, you know whose fault it really is? Cole.
What?
No, shut the fuck up. Phoebe is like, no, for once, I'm not solely focusing all of the blame on Cole for my problems. And Leo's like, no. See, all of your thanks Cole-Obama-ing, that's throwing you into overworking yourself. That's the problem. You went from obsessing over him to obsessing over your column. So even when she's not focusing on it, all the other characters are like, no, don't you want to blame Cole for this?
Yeah, this makes you want to strangle everyone.
Why? He's not even in this episode. He's on vacation with Daryl. Like, come on, God. I'm not even here.
He didn't do anything.
Can you leave me alone?
But Phoebe's emotionally distraught because of you. And decisions she made. I mean, you made. She never did anything wrong.
I love the address, too. It's like she went from obsession to obsession, and then she continues this through the rest of the show. Then she's like baby obsessed, and then she's like Dex obsessed, and then she just keeps doing this.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're not gonna solve this.
No.
We're not even gonna acknowledge it's a character flaw most of the time. So this is when Elise calls Phoebe again, and at last, Phoebe has found the strength to tell her to blow it out her ass. She just goes like, no, I can't do it. Hangs up.
Yeah.
Girl power.
You can't do it now.
Well, she's acting like this is so hard for her to do. Any other episode, it's like, Elise, you do what I tell you. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Let my assistant give me a manicure while I'll dictate what to write. So Paige, Piper, and Ava orb in, and Phoebe gets a vision off of the talisman. And in this vision, Oren kills everyone, I guess. Or maybe they would have been fine, because apparently lasering through their shoulder, they'll be okay.
Yeah, didn't do much.
I was a little confused about in this vision. So he's like blasting them with the like green laser vision or whatever. And he tosses Leo into a bunch of stuff, which isn't new. But like, it seems like he snaps Leo's neck. Like he turns his head toward them.
Yeah.
And it looks like I wonder if they were going to do that. And then they were like, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, why?
Yeah.
Because it still happens, but like, it's not like his neck's broken. So, but it was confusing how they did that.
Yeah.
But this vision is different than the other visions.
In that it's less useful.
Yeah, this is presented as an advancement of Phoebe's powers, where she has astral projected into the future, in her future self, so she's affected by what happens in the vision, because she just time traveled, I guess. And
but
so
she's not there when it actually happens.
She's not there when it actually happens, so she is lasered through the shoulder in the vision, and then also in the present time, which hurts her, but Leo heals her and she's fine, and she does not seem affected by this, which I feel like you would be.
Yeah.
This
it's so stupid because, like, had they seen the astral projection of Phoebe during the battle and, like, maybe that momentarily distracted him and helped them, then there would have been some use to it. But that doesn't happen.
Yeah, they had an episode, I think this was season 3, the cowboy one, where, like, Phoebe is having visions from the past and they're injuring her in real life. And it's like, they treat it as sort of a dire situation that, like, she's receiving all of these injuries and it's, like, traumatizing for her. But here's just like, oh, what happened? Oh, brush it off. I'm fine. Must be an advancement of my powers. This appears to just be an abandoned idea because this never happens again. And they never, it's not like, in the episode, this affects something and maybe it wasn't an advancement of her powers. They just act like it is, and then nothing happens.
Because there's no benefit to the way they present it.
Yeah.
All it does is give her the opportunity to be hurt, apparently, while she has a vision.
Yeah, I don't know if they were thinking, perhaps if they'd advanced or developed this more, she could have gone to the future and tried to prevent whatever it was in the future. But then it feels like that's overly complicated and makes it harder to write the show, because, like, if she could just time travel to that time and then stop it before it even happens, what else are you going to do with it?
Right. I mean, I think if there could have been uses for that, you know, because it would be probably limited what she could do and how much time she had in the future.
Yeah, I guess they could have developed it.
You didn't always have to have that be the solution either, but I think, like, had they had, you know, the vision of her briefly appear there, at least that could have given the idea for how this could be utilized.
Yeah. Also, why give her astral projection when that was one of Prue's powers?
It's also weird.
It should be mine.
Oh, but this never happens again. The trivia notes this. It's like, well, I don't know.
Forget it! I'm not doing it! This episode was badly written!
Leo heals her and her shirt.
Oh, good.
Her crisp white shirt is fine.
Can heal shirts.
So based off of what she saw in the vision, they figure out that they need to use both witchcraft and G-word magic to get rid of Orin. They got to bring these two things together. So they go upstairs. Ava uses the Book of Shadows to summon her ancestors. With their powers combined, they are Captain Planet.
All they kind of do is become like little ghosts floating around them that make a shield.
Yeah, they turn into like the Scooby-Doo movie, ghosts floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jigsaw's played his last game. He comes in there, Piper still gets blown away, and then Leo seems to have his neck broken, but there's no sound effect and he's fine, so I don't know why they filmed it that way. And yeah, then they just blow him up.
The lasers reflect off the ghost shield and boom.
Yeah, and like, it didn't matter that Piper was shot with this thing because, like, Leo just immediately heals her, so apparently they would have all been fine.
Nothing mattered. The end. It's so pathetic. I hate this show. Just like there's no use for Tobin Bell here. Like, he barely says anything to them.
Was he even in the same shot of anyone besides like Leo when he snaps his neck?
Yeah, I think maybe just Leo. I don't know.
Seems like he kind of stood in his own corner and then went and then stepped out of the shot for them to do the explosion effect.
What's the point? Like, they couldn't even have Ava kind of confront him, like, no, you killed people in my family.
She worked with her ancestors to get rid of him.
Yeah, so but they should have had those two interact a bit, like, have some payoff, some build up to this guy who's been horrible for all these years.
I guess the point was she accepted her heritage and her family, and she was making peace with that. And one of the ancestors she summoned was her mother, so it was like, you know, it was kind of more about that than.
Yeah,
it was a lame
It's just
payoff.
a waste of the main villain. They just don't have any story with him. Her story's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, as far as that's regarded anyway. But yeah, just use your main villain better.
Yeah, he did
not.
If
you're going to get an actual actor, like, it's about the same as when they get, you know, the people that have had like 2 credits before.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
I don't know. They always waste them. Well, everything's great now. Ava has decided to become a G-word doctor, so now she can use that magic alongside normal medicine. So she's running like a clinic for like her people out of like a trailer, and she can become Piper's doctor. Again, is not her specialty in either of her medicinal professions.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can turn into another character in a future episode. She can turn into another character in a future episode because they couldn't get the actress back. Yeah. It's pretty good. They act like this is going to be like a permanent thing. Like she's like, aha, now I meet your new doctor.
Yeah.
Ha, ha, ha. Paige is also helping her out because she has no life. Otherwise, why would she be helping anyone?
Yeah, they're like, why are you helping her? Oh!
She would have been doing this in her previous job that she quit. So why is she even... What was that story?
Stupid.
Big, fat, dumb, unemployed loser. The end.
Dare she help people? Disgusting.
Ugh. Phelan, what are your final thoughts on this episode?
Ugh.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Nailed it. Eat some roots. That'll fix everything.
Yeah, mixed messages with what they're trying to tell the audience here.
It's like there's some stuff with the Ava thing is interesting enough, but they don't utilize Tobin Bell very well. And like the fact that he has his son do everything for him just so they can have the lackey who dies, it's so pointless.
Yeah. It's just it was an annoying episode. I feel like the stuff with the sisters weren't in. Like, your mileage may vary, but it was better than like what was going on with them, because they were all just being annoying. They were all ignoring other storylines.
Of it.
I feel like Piper probably... Well, no, I was going to say she came off the best, but she wanted to steal from a corpse. But, like the baby stuff, everyone was ignoring her. So, like, she can't be blamed for some of her irritability, but...
It's just so stupid that Paige is doing some useful things, but it's because she's a loser.
She's a loser.
She's helping people doing witch stuff because she's a loser.
She's a loser.
What the hell?
You're mean.
You're mean.
Pretty good. You're mean.
You're mean.
Well, Phelan, do you have a Margoyle or a Carman?
Margoyle's Phoebe, of course. Annoying again. Won't shop about her work. Leaves people to die.
It's pretty bad.
It's very bad. Carman's Ava for getting out of the show before they could ever come back and get killed.
That's true. She beat the curse.
Yeah.
My Margoyle is probably going to be Phoebe, if not for her behavior for the wrist warmers. Pretty bad. Leo is a close second, because, man, he was an asshole to Piper in this episode.
Yeah.
Real dickweed. Carman, who's a real hero? I mean, I guess... I guess I'll go with Ava, because, I mean, like, who else was that heroic in it? I feel like everyone was annoying.
Yeah.
So Ava, yeah. All right, well, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, we'd appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, or reviewed wherever you're enjoying it on. You can listen to us wherever podcasts are enjoyed. You can also see us in video form on YouTube. I'm at youtube.com/Movie Nights the series. Phelan is at youtube.com/Phelous. You can support us on Patreon, see videos ahead of time, or vote for episodes of Charmed Rewind at patreon.com/Movie Nights and patreon.com/Phelous. Thanks to Peter Hunter for editing the podcast for us and for the amazing theme song. You can find him at Pretor Hunter on YouTube, on socials. You can also listen to his podcast about the Twilight Zone called The Monsters Are Due that he does with his wife. That's at themonstersardupodcast.com. You can also see his work in the future on the new Mystery Science Theater 3000. Woo! What hashtags, Phelan?
Hashtag eat a root.
Hashtag shut up, Phoebe. Hashtag big fat dumb unemployed friendless loser.
Classic.
All right, well, we'll see you Charmanders next time. Bye.